Gary Ibrahim from France is with the red belt, and Enes Erkan from Turkey is with the blue. And the match has just begun between the two competitors. This is the last match of today's broadcast. The last final, the Kumite individual male seniors for more than 84 kilos. And it's Ibrahim Gary against Enes Erkan. Ipon for Enes Erkan from Turkey, and the first point goes to the Turkish competitor.
And Ibrahim Gary from France immediately responds with his throw and hit technique. He gets a 3-point score for this action, which leads him to a 3-1 advantage. 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Ibrahim Gary leads with 3-1. No points for this action. Enes Erkan in blue seems to be injured. So once again we need the doctor on the tatami, who is immediately present. Here we can see the throwing technique by Gary in red. Unfortunately, we couldn't see how hard Enes Erkan fell on the floor, but as we can see, he really has a pain in his back. And the doctors have to check if it's not serious or if anything's broken, and he has to finish that fight. So unfortunately we have an interruption here in this last fight on day 1 of the Karate 1 Premier League here in Istanbul. Hopefully Enes Erkan in blue is not injured seriously, but it doesn't look too good. Once again we see here the slow motion of the last action. First Enes Erkan hit Ibrahim Gary. This was an action that we have seen before. Enes Erkan still on the floor, unfortunately injured. Let's see if we can continue the fight. He seems to have a strong pain in his foot and in his back. But it seems that he can continue the fight. So Ibrahim Gary still leads with 3 points in red. Enes Erkan from Turkey in blue with 1 point. He still seems to have a pain in his back, but he tries to continue the fight as he has 3 more minutes to go. The referee now explains to him that whether he has to fight without showing any pain or he has to finish the fight. It is not allowed to show that you're hurting. The fight continues right now. We still see the slow motion of the throw of Enes. We have 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Ibrahim, of course, now tries to push Enes as he seems to be injured. And he immediately makes his next point. So Ibrahim Gary in red from France now leads with 4 points. Enes Erkan in blue still only 1 point. Gary gets a warning for this action as he knows that his opponent is already injured on the back. There was a hard hit in Gary's face, so Erkan gets a warning for contact. We have 2 more minutes to go. Ibrahim is still pushing against Enes, as he knows that he gives Enes too much time to recover. He may get stronger again. As we have seen, Erkan seems to be injured on his back. So Gary tries to involve him again and again in some infights. And now Ibrahim Gary makes 1 more point with a long Jordan technique, a punch to Erkan's face. We have 1 minute and 20 seconds to go right now, here in this final male seniors plus 84 kilograms. And Erkan has to push if he wants to equalize or win this fight, as he's 4 points behind. We have now 60 seconds to go. Gary still leads with 5 points. Erkan in blue is only 1 point. Erkan still seems a little bit handicapped. We have seen that he is injured on his back as a result of a further action by Gary. And now we have 20 seconds to go. Gary left the tatami, so he gets a warning for Joe Guy leaving the tatami 80 seconds before the end of this fight. Gary still has 5 points, Erkan 1 point in blue. Erkan is still holding his back. He still seems to be handicapped, but he tries his best. But he has only got 80 more seconds to equalize or change or win this fight. The last 10 seconds, 6 seconds to go. Erkan is still 4 points behind and does not really look as if he wants to win this fight. And now the time is over. Ibrahim Gary in red from France wins this final here in Istanbul.
Gary Ibrahim from France is the winner in the Kumite individual male seniors for more than 84 kilos. Enes Arkan wins second place. He couldn't fight. Couldn't fight due to an injury that he succumbed in the first minutes of the fight.